Hey everyone, it's Craig Marchant here, coming to you live from Melbourne, Victoria in Australia, where yay go us, we're going in for a third lockdown. Isn't that just fantastic news? I'm so excited, and sarcasm. Anyway, tonight I'm going to be talking to you about positive mindset and goal setting as two of my sort of topics that I think would be good for you. And as always, I'm the author of Conquer Your Inner Demons, the ultimate guide to better mental health. So look, let's get started. Right, now that the intro's out of the way. So mindset. Now, if you were anything like me, when someone told you that you just had to think positive, you probably wanted to take those words and shove them somewhere not nice. Because with the mental illness, it's hard to have that positive mindset. But I have found that it is invaluable for many reasons. So myself now, I try and keep a relatively positive mind. It doesn't always work, but it's worth pursuing where you can. So a little bit about the physiology of it. So cortisol is a stress hormone that's secreted by our bodies, and it's the body's way of getting us in top shape and ready for any danger. So if we've perceived a threat, so people with anxiety, more than likely your cortisol levels are going through the roof and are triggering off an anxiety attack, which doesn't really do us all that much good anymore. It used to be okay when we were cave dwellers and we were foraging for food and we had to watch out for the big bad animals so we didn't get did in. But it's not doing much for us now. Sweaty palms don't do a thing to help you when you're in a test. Or anxiety doesn't have anything to do to help you when you're talking to your boss about a subject. So I was reading the other day some interesting research which said that they've linked high stress events and negative thoughts to high cortisol levels. And so obviously thinking negative thoughts and the anxiety is helping to make things even harder for you than what it should be. So look, there's, it's as I said, it's hard sometimes to keep a positive mind, but it is worthwhile where you can possibly achieve it. So I've got two videos on my YouTube channel under the motivational playlist, and one is a US Navy Admiral who's addressing a graduating group of cadets, I believe it is, and he was saying how they should start out their day by making their bed. And his reasoning for that was because it's the first task of the day that is achieved, and you can feel good about it. And, that will hopefully lead to even more goals and achievements throughout the day. And he also says, and if it doesn't, well, you've come home to a made bed. So at least it's something. And I think that's actually really good advice. I probably should take it myself, making the bed. But anyway, look, neither here nor there. And also, you'll also find on my YouTube channel a video with Arnold Schwarzenegger, how he's talking about how he had only a finite amount of time, and he had to budget that very well so that he could achieve all of his goals in a day. And obviously into a year in that. And as you may know, Arnold Schwarzenegger was into bodybuilding. And he won quite a number of awards. I can't even remember what half of them are. But if you're interested, I'll drop a link to my YouTube playlist underneath the video here in Facebook and anywhere else I can figure out where to. And yeah, check that out. It's quite interesting. So for me personally, I find that having small but achievable goals. So don't go for anything too far-fetched. Just get yourself some small goals and go slowly. I like to, when I wake up in the morning, I try and work out exactly what I'm going to be doing today. And then I go slowly through them and I try to get them complete. And Sometimes it works really well, and then sometimes it doesn't work really well, obviously. But at least it's a good way of starting to promote that positive thinking aspect of it. Yeah, and some days it's not going to work. I wish I could say, oh, every time it works like a charm. That's not what it's like at all. Some days are just terrible. But if you've taken the U.S. Admiral's advice, at least you're coming home to a main bed, which I guess is something in a day. So look, yeah, that was basically more or less what I sort of wanted to cover in this brief video. I don't want to hold everyone up for too long. It's just to get get into the routine. As I said, I'm trying to do these on a Monday and a Friday night at 8:30. I'm a little bit late tonight because I had to duck out and go get medicines, so from the chemist, since we're about to go into a 5-day lockdown, and it's just going to be a pain otherwise. And so, yeah, look, I want everyone to have a fantastic evening wherever you are. For those of you who are stuck in Victoria, I wish us all good luck. 5 days of lockdown, I'm not really looking forward to it, but it is what it is, and we can hope we can get through to it. And then on Wednesday, Uncle Dan can let us all out again, and we can go play again. So, all right, everyone. Well, look, thank you so much for tuning in and listening, and I will look forward to talking to you on Monday night. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.